Welcome to this quick and short guide how to use repo prompt with Laravel projects. I've opened a Laravel project right here, and there's not much you need to know. Pretty much only one thing. Your filters need to be great. To have great filters, you can just use what I've shown you here. That is right under this link, which will be in the description below, which will include pretty much all the usual suspects that I find to find in Laravel projects. So let's go back to repo prompt. Just paste everything in here. I've already done that before, so nothing changed for me. But as you can see, I've added the vendor folder, which is the dependencies, 2 cache folders used by the Laravel framework, the debug bar, IDE helper scripts that you might have in your project. Author.json shouldn't be in OpenAI's hands, so I've removed that. The composer log can be also quite large, so I've removed that as well. And the SQLite database, if you use that, that should definitely not be included. Finally, storage, logs, and storage app. I rarely ever use those. So I've just decided to exclude them by default, but sometimes there could be a use case where you want to read the log and not copy it by hand, or some specific text file that you use. But I don't think that is that common, so I've added them here. Just click save. Afterwards, you should be good. You see a new repo ignore file that you can then commit to your Git repo and have in the future as well. Usually there's more to exclude though, so I'm gonna show you how I make sure that my prompts are as small as possible. That works the following way. My favorite way to sort is sorting by tokens high to low, which will give me sorting in the folders by token size and sorting the files by token size. And as you can see, I have 2 files that I definitely only need to make the German government happy. So for example, I then would not include those. If we go to views, we can see we have those two. Those two don't make any sense to be in our context. So I've already reduced the total tokens by a lot. The config folder can be good when debugging some things. So Laravel knows what your settings are, why things are happening. Sorry, not Laravel, the LLM of course. But in most cases, I don't think you need the config either. So I usually keep that out as well. And then there's not much left. So I think I would remove the changelog. It's only 200 tokens. It's not that much. And then we're already nearly good to go. Well, the artisan script could be removed as well, but it's quite small as well. Other than that, sometimes you do have some components that you can remove. For example, I have an icon, which pretty much probably only is a SVG. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's just an SVG. The LLM will not do anything useful with that, so that's something to ignore as well. So if you have maybe a icon library in your repository, you should exclude that as well. You will still have the file tree, so you don't have to worry. Like if we copy this and then paste it back in here, you can see at the beginning you will still have the full file tree, so no worries about that. You can see the config is here while we excluded it from the settings, so it will know the icons exist even if you don't include them. Yeah, so this is my usual things that I pass. Sometimes I like to exclude all tests as well, because you don't always need them. It will, in some cases, probably give the model a better understanding of behavior. But whenever I do that, I usually like to also only pass the relevant context. So for example, if I want to do something specific, I might only select a few files instead of the whole context. Yeah. So that's all. Thank you for watching. In the next videos, I'll probably show how to do some cool things with repo prompt and O1 or O1 Pro that I didn't think were possible, but they are, and I do enjoy using them, so I'm gonna share them with you in hopes to make your life a little better. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.